everybody, how are we doing? I hope you guys are having a great day. This video is going to be on lower back pain. A lot of us suffer from lower back pain from time to time or all the time. So I want to give you some little tidbits of what I like to do to help me alleviate that pain. So we're gonna work on the lumbar area. So it's down from the sacrum, so think down tailbone to mid-back, where the lumbar meets the thoracic. And we're gonna create movement in there. It shouldn't be painful, and if you do find it that it is painful, I just want you to find the spot up and around it, if that makes any sense. So what you're gonna need is a ball, or if you have a yoga block, that's even better, but I don't have a yoga block, so I'm gonna be using the ball and a pillow. So come on over with me, grab that pillow, and this is a really good exercise to do when you're home, probably not at the gym. So let's take the ball, we're gonna put it in between our knees to create that tension in our body is what we want. We want tension throughout the entire body so that we can create movement in only the lumbar area. So get those arms on the opposite side of the pillow, and we're going to press our wrists into the pillow, our knees into the pillow, and squeezing with our adductors, squeezing that ball or the block, or even if you have a pillow between your knees, that works as well. So we're gonna take our neck, make it as long as possible, squeezing our body nice and tight. We're going to start tilting the hips down. So this is going to be for 3 to 10 reps, and we're gonna do 5 today, and you're welcome to do this as many as you would like throughout the day. So here's the tilt, and then we're gonna tilt it back up. 1 vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Then you're gonna really tug that pelvis in, squeeze the glutes. And that was 1 rep. Good. Rotate those hips. 2. Rotate, 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 nice and slow. Breathing is really important through all of these movements. There's 3. You got 2 more. Keep squeezing that ball and squeezing the pillow. Keep going. Good. Keep that neck nice and long. All right, nice job. Go ahead and even out. And now we're gonna do tail whips. So we're gonna go from side to side. And I really want you to feel the one side elongating and the other side crunching, scrunching up. Good. Nice work. Keep going. I think we're on 4. And 5. Good job. Come back to home base. We're gonna call this home base, where our spine is nice and aligned and flat. Now from this side, we're gonna go ahead and do half circles. So we're going to go onto 1 whip side, and then we're gonna come back into flexion, and then come back around. So it's like we're making a letter C with our hips. Oh, that was 1. Good job. Now we're gonna go both directions. 2. 3. Don't forget to squeeze those knees with the ball or the pillow or whatever you have. Good. 4. And 5. So that was our left side, or that was my left side, so I'm going to go the right side. So now we're going to flexion the right direction and come back 2. And 3. Good, keep going. 4. And 5. Good job, come back to home base. Neck nice and long. Squeeze the ball, squeeze your pillow, reassess. Now we're going to go full circle. So go ahead and tilt that pelvis in, dump it, and then we're gonna start the circle. Round only at the lumbar area. That was 1. I don't want to see this. We want to keep it nice and flat in the thoracic, but create motion in the lumbar. Good job. Full range of motion. Work through any sticky spots. Good. Do 1 more. Then we're going to switch sides. Squeeze that ball in between those knees. Okay, dump the pelvis. Now we're going to go the opposite direction. Woo-hoo. It's tricky going the opposite direction. There we go. Good. 2, you could be hearing some popping going on. 3, really squeeze those abs as you tuck that belly button to the spine. 4, squeeze that body, squeeze the ball. 1 more, and 5. Good job. Now from this position, go ahead and get all the way up into cat. Tuck that head in. Tilt the hips. Squeeze the ball. And then we're gonna come up to a cow. Nice and slow, neck stays long. Good. And come back to home base. Nice work. All right, so that is one of my favorites, to keep my lower back nice and fluid. And this next one is to help alleviate the posture that we may have in compensation to our pain. Some of us have an anterior tilt, and we seem to be leaning forward because we're trying to put strain off of the back. But this next exercise I'm going to show you will help flatten the back and keep that spine in alignment so that it can alleviate pressure from that lower back. So I want you to go ahead and get a chair, or if you have some type of block, this chair works for me. And I'm gonna have you put the chair where you can lay down and put your feet up onto the chair into a 90-90 position. So let's see if this is 90-90. It's pretty dang close. Okay, so it's 90-90 because this is a 90-degree angle and this is a 90-degree angle. So what we want to make sure is that our heels are hip distance apart. And what we're going to do is I want you to tilt that lower back and then tuck it in. So we're gonna find that spine where we are driving our heels into the floor and our back is flat. So really we're just exploring our lumbar spine. And then once you find that your spine is flush up against the wall, you want to drive your heels into the floor, but don't engage your core. That's a little tricky to do, but you can push on your stomach to make sure that we're not turning this on, we're not bracing our core. I want you to brace your heels into the chair. So here we have our hamstrings working and our spine is nice and flat on the floor. Our hands are gonna be up and we're gonna protract. Protract our scapulas, meaning we're gonna pull up this way. When we pull our scapulas up, our rib cage naturally goes down to help with when you do have a posterior tilt, our ribs are flaring up. So we want to retrain the body to tuck the rib cage down. So our hands are up, We're gonna protract those arms, drive the heels into the chair, relax the stomach, and you're gonna take a deep breath in and breathe out of your mouth. Drive those heels into the chair, keep going, get all of the air out. Hold it at the bottom, 3, 2, keep reaching for the sky, 1, deep breath in the nose, hold, and out the mouth. I got about 10 seconds out of that one. Okay, we're gonna do one more. Stretch for the ceiling, drive the heels into the chair, relax the core, deep breath in your nose, and breathe out of your mouth. Reach, 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 reach. Drive those heels, and relax. That one's a really, really good one. So now I want you to stand up and explore your lower back and see if you have more motion and movement in there or alleviated back pain. I want you to work on this as often as you can. Every day would be ideal, especially for those who have chronic lower back pain. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next video. Have a good day. Bye.